Hi guys, I hope all of you are doing well. So let's try to understand the procedural fairness letter for the conjugal relationship. Okay, I'm Nilanjan Mukherjee. I am a regulated Canadian immigration consultant, and as an organization, we specialize in responding to the procedural fairness letters. So when a boy and a girl living together for 12 consecutive months, typically those relationships are being perceived by IRCC as conjugal relationships. Not always so, but in majority of the times. Okay, so let's say if you guys are living together and if one of you are lodging the sponsorship application, the onus lies on you to declare the other person as your conjugal partner if you fulfill all those criteria. But if you do not do so, if you receive your PR and then trying to lodge either a common law application or a sponsorship application, IRCC is going to send you a procedural fairness letter saying that, well, the applicant was not a member of family class and therefore will not be considered as a member of family class, and therefore the onus lies on the applicant to prove why an immigrant visa could be issued to him or her, right? So when assessing the conjugal nature of the relationship, sometimes people do not understand it and therefore do not assess it from the holistic perspective. If IRCC is saying that yours is a conjugal relationship, you may need to think twice, read the law, understand whether yours was actually a conjugal relationship, right? Because living together with somebody of opposite gender may not always relate to conjugal relationship if you do not fulfill all the other criteria that come with it. Okay, so if you have received a procedural fairness letter of this nature, I could almost guarantee that you must have received, I would say, a trial version of a procedural fairness letter maybe a month ago when IRCC has asked for a couple of proofs. Okay, so if you do receive, now this is very important, if you do receive any request letter or a procedural fairness letter for either your conjugal application or your family class application or sponsorship application, wherein IRCC is asking for the proofs of your relationship, okay, it is a good time for you to come for a consultation. I cannot stress it enough. That is a good time for you to come for a consultation, because 99.99% of the folks get the actual procedural fairness letter because they think that IRCC was questioning the genuineness of the relationship, and then they go full board to submit anything and everything, all the lovey-dovey photos and everything till the time maybe they're 18, which IRCC was not even looking for. That's a trap. If you fall prey into that trap, it's very, very difficult to save you from an exclusion, right? So if you are received, first of all, those kind of a trial procedural fairness letter, request letter, whatever name you call it, come for a consultation. I'll tell you what to respond, what to include, what not to include, and all that. But if you have, let's say you've responded to the kind of a letter and you're watching this video afterwards, that's not too bad. Come for a consultation even before you receive a procedural fairness letter, because if I have to assess your situation, I could very well go back, assess your application, what's gone into it, to tell you whether you should come clean proactively before even IRCC issues you a procedural fairness letter or no, right? Because it is a good idea to keep into mind that if you have realized your mistake, the problem which could potentially unfold, it's not too late for you to come clean. Do not really have to wait for IRCC to come up with a procedural fairness letter. And with my practice, I deal with these kind of situations every day, wherein we proactively clarify issues even before IRCC highlights those issues. Okay, so again, if you need our assistance, or anybody else's assistance for that matter, who you think is able to handle this kind of situations, take those consultations before you could formally draft a response, because once you press the submit button, there is almost no control set. And if the sponsorship application is not approved, most likely it will be very, very difficult for your better half to be in Canada permanently, keeping the extremely crucial and difficult immigration situation in mind. So if you need our assistance, more than welcome to hop into our website, nuvonation.ca, book a relevant professional consultation. That's the first step, and we could go from there. Hope this helps. See you guys in the next time. Bye now.